skating to Prince's About That Walk. And how about that shirt?
Well, the music is Prince, choreographed by ice dance champion, Olympic champion Christopher Dean.
He's got the two of the most difficult triples right off the bat. Triple flip and triple Lutz first. And difficult choreography to start off with. Those splits and those low leg moves take a lot out of you.
Yeah, very charismatic skater, always puts a lot into his choreography. And I know in practices on tour, Scott Hamilton kind of looks at him like, why can't I move like that?
Now here comes his opening triple flip. Difficult move. Nice one.
Beautiful.
Great job.
He's skating with so much confidence, and this is a big night for Steven. Up until now, he has been Olympic eligible. Tonight, this is his debut. It's his first professional competition.
Some footwork going into, now he'll be taking off into his triple Lutz. Gather some speed over here. You know, if he skates well here, Roz, this could set him up for a lot more pro competitions. Here's the triple Lutz. Ah, double.
He has a hard time with that takeoff. He just doesn't stretch back far enough.
Triple Salchow. He just was a little bit off balance there as he took off.
A lot of that comes from conditioning.
But notice he didn't let his energy flag. You know, he had a couple mistakes, but now he's come back. He's really energetic at the end here with these split jump moves.
It's also hard for a single skater to handle the choreography of an ice dancer, especially Christopher Dean. Very intricate, very complicated, and yet,
and a triple toe right there at the end. That was smart.
Confidence. Oh, yeah.
Big finish for Stephen Cousins.
Crowd pleasing, and this is the side of Stephen we never got to see as an amateur skater.
Last year, that fractured ankle in his landing foot, he says he's just now starting to feel like his old self again.
Now here comes the triple flip. This was a really auspicious beginning for Steve. Watch as he goes up. He gets nice tight rotation and a great smooth landing. Watch the landing. And then he moves right into this footwork. Yeah, like dance it, baby, dance it.
Well, he had the confidence on the triple flip that I didn't see here on the triple sow. He rushed the takeoff a little bit. He didn't get the height. You can see how his front part of the body is ahead of his bottom half. You got to rotate completely center over your axis. That's what happens.
And here he's setting up for a very difficult move. Maybe a back flip. Oh, nope, he faked us out. That's what he did. Just a little fun right there.
And he should feel good about his professional debut. Let's see how he feels about these numbers.
9-6, 9-7.
I know how the crowd feels.
It's a mixed bag, and I think that's because it was a fall, but then there were a lot of great elements, and that triple toe thrown in at the end.
8, 9-8.
Solid.
Well, Stephen Cousins definitely helped the cause, but the team at Yuka Sato and Ryan Boitano, they set the bar pretty high. That team is at first place in Bracket B, but keep this in mind, our defending champ, Philippe Candeloro, has yet to skate. And coming up next, Philippe's teammate, Nicole Bobeck, making her professional debut.
Excited that he's my teammate because, I mean, he's very wild and crazy, and, you know, he still does the jumps, and he can take off his shirt, and all the women will go like that.
This year, my teammate is Nicole Bobeck. I think it's a really good team because together with kind of same skating, you know, very entertainment and very fast, and, you know, we like to move on the ice. I think it's a really interesting team. I don't know if we can win, but I'm sure we will be on the top 3. I hope, or I'm gonna kill her.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next skater, Nicole Bobeck.
She said that she watched Nationals on TV and said, you know what, I really don't want to go back there. I want to turn professional. This is where I belong.
Most important thing is following your heart and finding where your own inspiration comes from. She's looked amazing on practices, skating with a newfound confidence. First jump triple flip. Paul, your jaw dropped yesterday when the height of this jump. No, turned it into a double.
You know, she swings that right leg around, very off balance, hard to do it.
She needs to fight back on this triple sow. She was tight in the air, and then just the whole body just leaned right out of that.
The move she calls a back Bielman, showing off her flexibility and great spinning. You know, through the years, Nicole has struggled with her consistency, and since the '98 Olympics, she's really had to work hard to regain her own confidence and the respect of the skating community.
Well, and she had such a poor showing in Nagano, and to come back from that, it's a hard road. It's not going to happen overnight. Turning professional is fun, and I know it's something she wants. It just doesn't happen right away. It's something that you have to build, you have to grow towards. You have to find a whole new confidence in what you can and can't handle in a program.
Now this is why audiences love her.
Skater. She really shines. She hits a peak in practice. Sometimes she can't quite carry it over into the competition. That's something she'll have to work on. flashy Nicole that we're used to seeing, but I like this choice of music, and this was the beginning of a work in progress.
I agree, but I think it's a tough sell for the judges. I think that she should have chosen for her debut something from her strength, something more energetic.
The triple flip that was so amazing yesterday in practice, right here, she didn't get enough D-bend. You can see she just jerks up on that skating leg. She loses the confidence in the middle of the air. Only got a double.
And now right afterwards, she comes from a pretty difficult entrance, back three-turn mohawk. She gets a little bit off of her axis, doesn't get her legs through, and not tight enough, definitely. That's the closest she did come to a triple, though.
And yet here's what makes Nicole's skating so beautiful. Look at the stretch on this spiral. Gorgeous.
We just witnessed the beginning of Nicole's pro career. Such a wonderful skater. No doubt there are much brighter days ahead and probably better scores, too, in her future.
Well, unfortunately, these are low, the 9.5s. She had no technical content really in this program.
9.8, 9.8.
But I think in the artistic marks, I mean, you see the reward for the stretch spirals, innovative moves, and her style that they've always loved.
Coming up, Nicole's teammate, the moment you've been waiting for. Not just our final skater, but where you finish. Boy, do we have a big finish. Philippe Candeloro skating to some Ricky Martin music. No, he will not be shaking his bonbon, even though we know he can do that. We've seen that. This is the Spanish Bayamo.
But it's these stories that he tells, these epics, that the audience loves so much about Philippe. Judges, which doesn't hurt. I love the way he establishes his character before he even starts to skate.
It's not just skating, it's theater when you're watching Philippe Candeloro. But here he comes, and he's going to show us a triple Salchow from the beginning. It's a double. That's okay, he's got a lot more planned. This is an incredibly packed program. It's like an Olympic long program.
Spanish Bailamo means Spanish dance. This number choreographed by Giuseppe Arena, who had worked with Ekaterina Gordieva. He's got a triple planned here. Triple toe. It's okay, nice and solid. He didn't need the combination. That was a smart move.
Now he follows it right up with one of the most difficult triples, a triple Lutz. Yes, nice. Very nice.
Philippe's programs, the clothing slowly comes off. And then we flirt with the judges. There, Debbie Thomas, Olympic bronze medalist. She's liking that. She's got her pen out. Nice double axel.
Triple loop, another difficult triple. He just keeps rattling these off. You know what's amazing is that he's maintained this incredible intensity. This is a 5-minute and 39-second number. Very difficult to get through and to maintain that intensity.
And that's 3 triples. If he completes one more planned at the very end of the program, he will have the most under his belt.
He'll get the crowd involved if it means taking off his clothes. You will yell, Olay.
Oh, I thought the pants were coming off.
This is a family show, Roz.
Well, with Philippe, you never know. Okay, now here's the shaking of the, like Ricky Martin. Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Well, it works on Philippe. And look at this audience, and this is what it's about. And of course, his famous move. Is there a name for this, Paul?
I don't think so, so we'll just call it the Candeloro.
Okay. Takes a lot of strength, though.
And a triple toe to
There it
finish
is.
off with.
Beautiful.
He's going to get some nice marks for this program.
It's been an energetic program since the minute he stepped on the ice. That is as important as the triple jumps. Philippe is also known for skating with props, which, as you know, Paul, always makes all the elements that much more difficult.
We could have a yard sale after this one. Look at the center of the ice. Wow. I'm exhausted.
By far one of the most entertaining programs of the evening. Look at this audience.
Philippe Candeloro, the proud papa of Luna Nisa, his daughter born on April Fool's Day, fooled everybody by coming early. Philippe called fatherhood a great new experience. He said it takes a lot of energy, and judging by how he skated this performance, I think he's got that covered, yes.
All right, here's his triple Lutz. He goes in the corner. Remember that Brian does this with his arm over his head. So Philippe is right, nice and tight in the air. But you got to figure that Brian Boitano is going to get even more for that.
And here's the little table dancing with Debbie Thomas, Olympic bronze medalist. You know, anything helps, right? I never thought of that myself, Paul. You?
No, I never tried that.
Wasn't a tactic I used.
And now here's a move that Philippe invented, the deep knee bend heel thing. We'll call it the Philippe Candeloro. How about that?
Unbelievable strength. And of course, at the very end of the program, strength for a back flip. Like I said, energy right to the end of the program.
All right, let's see how much influence Debbie Thomas has, because the marks are in.
For Philippe Candeloro, 9-9.
Those are impressive technical marks, and I would expect the artistic ones to even go up from there.
We've seen as high as a 9.9 in this competition. Will it go higher? No.
But solid 9.9s. Very well deserved.
Well, a definite crowd pleaser, but not enough to take over the top spot. Yuka Sato, Brian Boitano with a firm hold on first place in Bracket B. Round 1, though, is now complete. Just a reminder, in Bracket A last week on Fox, Surya Bonali and Rudy Galindo finished in the lead. And again, after round 2, the winner from each bracket will face off in a head-to-head final. Let's send it down to Kate Bradar, who's with the leaders of Bracket B.
Jeannie, I'm with our current leaders, Yuka Sato and Brian Boitano. Brian, you had debated a little bit with your coach earlier as to when to put in the triple-triple.
Yeah.
You must have decided you wanted to make a good first impression.
Yeah, you know, it's been a pretty consistent thing for me, so I was playing it by ear, seeing if I had a good first triple, and knowing that I could easily throw, not easily, but throw in the second triple if I had a good landing on the first one.
Made it look pretty easy. Does his strength and your strength combine to inspire one another, Yuka?
Well, of course, having Brian as my partner, could be first time and last time, so I really wanted to enjoy it. I mean, he's great.
And what does she like to skate with as a teammate?
She's my secret weapon, because she's so good. I mean, she's a skater. I mean, all skaters love her, and that's a true testament to how good a skater is.
Well, congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Jeannie?
Thanks, Kaiten. 1 round down, 1 more to go before our head-to-head final. Oksana Bayul, Alexei Urmanov, Katerina Witt, Victor Petrenko, Surya Bonali, Rudy Galindo, Brian Orser, and Lu Chen will begin round 2 3 weeks from today on Sunday, November 26th, as the Grand Slam Super Teams of Skating continues on Fox. For Rosalind Sumners, Paul Wiley, Kate Bradar, and our entire Fox Skating crew, I'm Jeannie Zelasco. Thanks for watching.